Good morning. Hope everyone is setting their hearts towards spiritual things. If this week that's behind us has been a challenge for you, I encourage you to make today the day that you begin some great changes in your life. I didn't realize this until I got older and someone took me aside and pointed out something interesting. I tie my shoes left-handed. I didn't know that there was a left-handed and right-handed way to do those things, but the reason I do that is pretty obvious, pretty easy to catch. My mom's left-handed, and growing up, she taught us a lot of those things, and it stuck with me, I suppose. So the way we learn things, and more importantly, the way we establish those things in our lives and get concrete in the process that we do them, they become the habits that form the basic parts of our life. Habits are powerful. They can change us. Sometimes they're really hard to break. I know in a lot of ways a habit that we've ingrained in ourselves becomes so defining that it gradually destroys us. What we're going to do at Eastside this morning is to try to turn the tables and talk in our assembly together about ways in which we can establish spiritual habits that will make us stronger, make us more designed and suited for the work that God has us to accomplish. And maybe by digging into that very specific area, we can highlight some areas where our habits have been bringing us down, reinforce some great habits that God is desiring for us to build in our lives, and then in the end, identify and add some of the things that we need in our lives and make them not just a choice for one day, but a choice for every day. And make a habit is really hard to do. There are certain things in life that are that God has put around us, and maybe we've, as man has interacted with our environment, made what we call more addictive. Certain chemicals, certain behaviors have an addictive quantity to them. I want to tell you something important. Spiritual things have a bit of an addictive quality too, especially if we begin to identify the value in them and we seek it out and we enjoy them. Not everything about being a Christian is some hard, difficult task. And I want to encourage everyone to begin to think about things a little bit differently. In particular, this one thing, being a Christian is great. Being in Christ is great. And the habits we build around us in our Christian walk should also amplify and maybe improve those great things. I think we can do a really good job then of being more like Christ when our walk, our demeanor picks up those habits of joy, those habits of kindness, those habits of encouragement. And when we get to the parts that are hard, they're not going to be as bad. They'll still be difficult. They'll still be full of sorrow and pain. But the joy that is set before us, that happy rest that God is planning for us, we're willing to endure, we're willing to persevere, we're willing to look above and see that and grasp to it. And so wherever you're at, spiritually, wherever you're at physically, today, make it the day where you start at least one positive, helpful habit to build your faith and to build your understanding of whom God is and whom God needs you to be. And if the brethren in your area can be of help to you, I want to encourage you to ask them to help you with your habits. Get in a position to where you feel comfortable sharing with them. They feel comfortable sharing with you so you can grow together as you grow towards God. And if I can help in some way, if the church at Eastside can help you in some way, reach out to us. We'd be happy to encourage you in spiritual things. You guys have a fantastic and fabulous day, and I hope that God blesses you in everything you do.